what's going on, everybody? Samuel Akem here, and I'm back with another one. I appreciate you guys for tapping into yet another breakdown. Today, we are looking at the game tape of Marquis Buchanan. Going to be looking at some of his highlights today. He stands at 6'4", 170 pounds. He's from Providence, Rhode Island. He was a sophomore in the 2024 season. He was one of the top receivers in the FCS last year. He had 82 receptions, 1,124 yards, 8 touchdowns on 13.7 yards a carry, or on 13.7 yards of reception. Now, with him being 6'4", 175 pounds, a lot of you might think, oh, this guy probably plays at the outside, probably a 50-50 ball receiver. No, he is a slot receiver. He does most of his damage. I have not even seen a clip of him on the outside. He is a slot receiver. A lot of times he's at that Y position. He does go at that F position, F or H, whatever you call it. But he's an inside receiver, working in the inside, running good routes, being in the middle of the field, making a lot of things happen, and making big plays happen from the slot as well. So we're going to be looking at some of his top plays from the 2024 season. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you guys leave me a comment down below, and we will get straight into it. Okay, Marquis Buchanan. I first want to look at some of the big plays from Marquis Buchanan. I like this first clip on here because as a slot receiver, you got to be able to start in that second level release. A lot of times as an outside receiver, it's the guys in your face. You got to be able to foot fire. You got to be able to get a good move with your feet off the line to be able to move him off that spot and get open. With the slot receiver, not that it's easy per se, but it is definitely easier to get open from the slot than it is from the outside, and those second level releases come in handy a lot. Watch the second level release right here. A little inside move, outside, back to the inside to get that inside leverage, and really, really good ball tracking, looking like a young Hank Aaron right here on the catch, and he finishes it in the end zone. Really good play right there, really good route, really good everything right here in this route. Really good second level release right here. That safety's sitting flat-footed. You got to move them off that spot or they're just going to catch you. I know receivers all know what I'm talking about when I say that safety's going to catch you. And he gets it into the end zone. Really good job. Really good route right there. You go right here. He's in the slot again. Once again, this is more so a release you would see at the outside. But even right here, the safety's a little further off than that corner is. Really good release from Buchanan. Great ball from his quarterback. Another good tracking of the ball for the over-the-shoulder catch. Really good balance to keep his feet. And he finishes the play in the end zone. Really, really good job right there. Really good job right there. Now he is, I believe he's number 2 right here in this route concept. He's going to run the slot fade once again, and he just wins with speed. Nothing crazy on the release. The safety nickel decides to give him the inside release. Stumbles a little bit also. Ball hangs up in the air a little bit. He has to wait on it, but he makes the reception, and he's able to carry the defensive back out of bounds. Here you go right here. He's going to get in a little bit of pre-snap motion coming from the outside. We used to call this a stack motion on the outside. He's coming down and just a crossing route. Nothing crazy. Wins with speed once again. Nobody tries to put hands on him, and he splits the difference between that corner and that safety in that cover 3 coverage to get in the end zone. Really good ball from his quarterback as well. Great play. You go right here. Once again, he's in the slot. We can't really see the route, but you can see the break. Looks like he's running an inside post right here, skinny post right here. He wants to get into that hole that's created by those 2 high safeties. So what's he going to do? Challenge that DB. Once he gets to his depth, he's going to hit that left foot, stick that left foot into the ground, and be quarterback friendly. Quarterback puts a good ball on it, and he gets into the end zone. Really, really good job right there. Great job right there. You go right here. Once again, another slot fade. A little later with the ball right here. I would have thought you wanted to throw the ball a little bit earlier, but Marquis Buchanan, once it is a great ball, has good height on it, but Marquis Buchanan does a good job of boxing the cornerback out, safety out, and turning the ball away from the defensive back. Really, really good job right there for the touchdown. Great job from Buchanan. Here you go right here. We got another crosser. Once again, a free release. And this is what I mean when you work out of the slot. A lot of times out of the slot, you're going to get a lot of those free releases. You're not going to get hands put on you a lot unless it's a team that's playing primarily man. But he's getting a lot of free releases here, not getting touched at the line, and it works out for him. And then he has the ability to be able to break a tackle and finish in the end zone against a good Delaware team last year, a team that was pretty good last year in the CAA. You go right here. He's going to be your number 3 receiver right here. Number 3 receiver right here. Running just what seems to me like a stop route. I'm not so sure what the route is. He doesn't put a lot of definition on it, but it looks like he's running a stop route. He's got eyes on the quarterback the entire time. But what is amazing about this play is what he does with the ball in his hands. Bigger receiver. A lot of times, big receivers don't always have the ability to make things happen with the ball in his hands. And Marquis Buchanan is showing that not only can he make the catch, get upfield with speed, and finish in the end zone. Really good play right there from Buchanan. You go right here. He's down at the bottom of your screen. Once again, we can't see the route. We got the TV copy here. We are not dealing with an all 22, unfortunately. But you can see right as he goes out of the screen, he starts to break down. So I take that as either he ran a nod route, nodded to the outside, got back inside to that post angle, or he stuttered here, quick step to the outside, and got to that post angle. Either way, he got back to the inside. I think it's more likely that he just stuttered and got to the inside, left the defensive back lost, got to the inside for the touchdown. Really, really good job right there. Good route from Marquis Buchanan. I wish we had the all-22 to be able to see the full route. Unfortunately, we don't. Here we go. He's your number 2 receiver right here. Once again, notice the second level release. Really good at the second level releases as a big receiver. He's got good feet, be able to move guys off their spot and get open. Watch how he gets this defensive back off his angle, gets him on the back of his feet, leaning back, and that gives him the separation that he needs. He's taking the over. The quarterback finds him. Good ball, good catch, feet in bounds. Great job right there. You go right here. He's going to be to the slot once again. He's going to run a widened fallout route. Nothing crazy right there. I don't like the angle that he goes on the fallout. He goes outside. With the fallout, you really want him coming on that 45-degree angle back down towards the quarterback. This leaves the window open for a defensive back to cut underneath and make the pick six, or a pick, maybe not a pick six, but make the interception, or at least get a pass breakup. Nonetheless, it's a reception. It's a reception nonetheless. Showing some of that route versatility from the slot position that he utilized last season. Here you go. He's going to start in the slot, and he's going to motion out, and from the outside, he's going to run a curl route. Easy curl route. Good footwork at the top of the route. Really good footwork at the top of the route. If you see it right here, right as he's going out of your screen. Good catch, and nothing crazy after the catch, but good reception right there. Here you go. Once again, he's in the slot. Now, these are all some of his intermediate receptions. He's not afraid to run across the middle. He's shown that multiple times throughout the season last year. And right here, he's going to run an in route at about, where's the ball at? At about 10 to 12 yards. He's running this in route, rolling it inside and staying quarterback friendly. Notice how when he gets his break right here, either he knew that defensive back was there and was going to put a hit on him, or either he knew that or he didn't. I do like the technique here at the top of the route where he keeps it quarterback friendly. He doesn't drift on the route. He doesn't drift on the break. He stays down the same line that he broke on. Obviously, he's rolling this. But once he decides his depth, he stays on that depth and doesn't drift upfield. One, to protect himself from that hit, but also to make the catch a little bit easier. You go right here. Once again, he's in the slot running what seems to be either a crossing route or an over. This is probably some of the closest press you see as a slot receiver, especially since you're always off the ball. But he's going to get pressed right here, and he shows that he knows what to do when he gets pressed. Easy release, nothing crazy. The defensive back seems like he's playing inch technique more than he's playing real press. Inch is press, though. And he gets the reception. Really good job on the crosser. Either a crosser or an in route. I think it's more so an in route. But really good route, really good release, and good reception, and good job of being able to, this is 3rd and 17. He was carried the defenders for the first down. Really, really good job right there. Really good job right there. Here you go. He's in the slot once again right here. Just a quick spot route. I really like the move after the catch on this one. Makes the catch. Immediately get your eyes downfield. Put your foot in the ground. Get upfield. Nothing crazy. Not too many yards after the catch. But I just like how he had the ability to put his foot in the ground and change direction and make something more out of it. Really good job right there. Once again, a crossing route right here. A free release once again out of that slot position. Running that crosser. Good ball from the quarterback. And tries to make a little bit something else happen. Not able so much to get something going after the catch. You go right here on the slant, on the RPO slant. He is your number 3 receiver at the Y position right here. He's going to get behind that linebacker, make his break, and make the catch. Really good catch in traffic with the defensive back on his back. Really good catch. Shows really good hands. He shows to be a hands catcher, a natural catcher. You don't see him body catching a lot. I really like Marquis Buchanan's game. That is going to conclude the Marquis Buchanan breakdown. If I had to say one thing that I would love to see out of his game a little bit more, it would probably be the run after the catch. although we do know he's a 6'4", 175-pound receiver. Would love to see him do a little bit more after the catch. And even if they can put him at the outside, I would love to see if that's something he can do. I know sometimes coaches love to put big receivers at the slot because you get those favorable matchups and you can throw those slot fades. It's easy money at the slot. Not that it's easy, but you get some easy money from the slot position. I really like Marquis Buchanan's game. You guys let me know what you guys think about his game. Leave me a comment down below. Make sure you guys give me a like on this video. Make sure you guys get a subscribe on this video or subscribe on the channel. I appreciate you guys tapping into the channel. I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.